Hey guys, I'm on my floor. So, I was thinking and thinking and thinking, and I thought and thought and thought so long, and I thought a little bit more, and I was thinking about thinking and just about this and that and the other thing, and then I thought about it, and when it all comes down to it, when you think about it, it just really isn't something that you should be thinking about, but I thought about it, and what I thought is that I should make a painting. So I'm going to adapt this idea a lot. This is my preliminary sketch. Um, I don't know if you can see it, but it's basically this like lady playing. Well, it's this character like playing the guitar, and the guitar is going to be really cool stylized. I want to make the position more dynamic than it is in the sketch. First thing that I did was scan my drawing, which makes me feel very businesslike and cool. Then I sang a little song while I uploaded the drawing into a Google Drive and then downloaded it off of my Google... Wait, what did I do? I uploaded it onto my Google Drive from my computer because the scanned image is on there, and then it got sent to my iPad. I was planning on making some edits to the drawing before I put it onto the canvas, but in the end I decided no, it was fine the way it was. So this part was all for nothing. I spent like an hour doing this and then I just threw it away. Next, I was really cool and I posed with my guitar and took a bunch of like reference shots to see what my hands would look like for the character. I decided to use Liquitex paints because they're the only paints I have. Then I covered the canvas in a thin layer of white paint mixed with water and then some media as well. This shit's taking too long. Once that shit was dry as a bone, I took this other paint. Oh, I had this kind of paint too. I lied about only having Liquitex. But I took that and mixed it with some white, and then I made this concoction, and then I brushed that over the entire canvas. Then I was like, this is way too dark, so I made another concoction, and then brushed that over the top of the first concoction. Then I used my hands to gently pat the canvas all over to make the texture cool and not flat looking. Then we got into the fun part. I took a fan brush and some really watered down brown and started sketching in the shape of the character onto the canvas. To start blending in some of that line art that I made, I took this light beige color, which is just like brown and white mixed together, and filled in some of the forms to start making them formy and not flat and boring. Then I took this really beautiful turquoise color and then used that to block in the form of the guitar. I blurred the whole damn thing, and then I started adding details with this smaller brush and like a purpley lilac purple color. Lilac is great, both the color and the plant. My grandma used to have this lilac tree outside her house that me and my cousins would climb into and go absolutely sicko mode on during the summers. I wanted the guitar strings to be really stylized, kind of like when you shoot video of guitar strings, they get all wobbly looking. I wanted to kind of recreate that, but make it more jagged. Another thing that me and my cousins used to do during the summer at my grandma's house is steal knives out of her kitchen and then use them to carve sticks into spears and then throw the spears around her yard. Here, I started blocking in more shadows on the character with the small brush again, and then I did that with this like I did that with this orange color, like a really saturated beige, which really saturated beige is just orange, really, when you think about it. So yeah, I put in shadows with this. I put in shadows. Now, here come the close-up painting shots. I'm an expert cinematographer. So while the painting is going on, I thought this would be the perfect time for me to, ask you guys how your week went. So, yeah, tell me, how'd your week go? So anyway, my week was pretty cool. I've been trying to get back into traditional painting more. I've been posting TikToks and shorts and reels and all that stuff that, crushes your soul to make, but also people like to see. So I've been crushing my soul systematically recently. I've been making like TikToks and stuff. So go and follow me on TikTok and on Instagram to see some of my other like short form content. There's stuff that I post on Instagram that I do not share anywhere else. So yeah. And then I also have a Twitter, and nobody follows me on Twitter. I have 50 followers on Twitter, and I usually use Twitter just for posting tweets, like thoughts and stuff. I also put art on there. So there is art, but a lot of it's like random thoughts. And some of them I think are funny, and nobody's there to laugh. Nobody's there to chuckle or breathe through their nose when they read my tweets. So it would make me very happy if you followed me on Twitter, and I know that there were a few more people exhaling through their nose when I say something on the internet. I've also been working on this super secret long form-ish project with my bestie Graves, and it is called, drumroll, The Landlord is Dead, which I know is an unusual title, but it is an unusual series. So it is going to be a YouTube / TikTok / Reels series that's going to be like animatic style. And it's going to be, a storyline, an original storyline that me and Graves wrote and created with all of our own characters and storylines and dynamics. And it's going to take a long time to produce and put together, but I wanted to start talking about it so that people can start expecting to see that eventually. So yes, keep an eye out for updates on The Landlord is Dead. I've also been writing and playing and making really bad music, specifically for the project that I just talked about. So yeah, here's a little snippet of that. And then also I've been like making my own little, I always like do like voice memos. Yeah, I always do like voice memo songs, like I record myself like playing guitar bad and singing, and I record that, and then I write little songs and do that thing. And I love doing that. It makes me so happy to write my little songs. So I don't know, maybe eventually I could try to maybe incorporate music in more of a way into my art. I'm not sure. Maybe that's like subconsciously why I kind of made this like guitar player. To get back to the painting that's going on in this video, it was definitely a struggle at certain points. Like there were certain places that I was like, oh, if this was digital, I could totally fix this. So yeah, there's for sure like a learning curve for me with working in acrylic. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can beat that curve and figure out how to work in this media like better and be able to achieve what I want to achieve in my head. But yeah, one thing that really stood out to me was how much you have to be willing to allow certain things to just happen. Like you can't control every aspect of the art like how you can with digital. Like with digital, you can keep working one place over and over and over and over and over again until you're really super happy with it. But with painting like this, you have to accept, the constraints of the media. There's going to be certain things you just don't have control over unless you want to, spend 10 years on a painting. Also, warning, 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 warning. You are about to be notified, warning of my warning. Patreon, again, warning, warning. So yes, my Patreon, it is live, it is existing. It is called Milk Enjoyers. And once again, I have to clarify, you do not need to be a milk enjoyer to join the club. It is a small monthly donation. The purpose of it is just to help me fund my creative projects. So if you want to see me make more videos, more paintings, more series stuff for my secret series, more music, maybe in the future, joining my Patreon is the best way to do that. It's super nice, super helpful, and allows me to keep making stuff, which is what I really love to do. I'm going to be posting lots of exclusive content that will only be there, and specifically like sharing really in-depth stuff with people on the Patreon. So yes, there will be like time lapses on there of paintings. There will be about this project that I'm working on. There will be like little things about that. Be sure to check that out. It would mean the world to me if you would join the Patreon and really help me make all of these ideas and all of these projects come to life so that everyone can enjoy them and they can be awesome and thrive. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you so much. Make sure to give this video a like and subscribe. And comment what your favorite kind of bird is. My favorite kind of bird changes with the day, but I think right now I'm really obsessed with starlings.